Google Zip domains are a new type of top-level domains, TLDs, that Google introduced in May 2023. They are similar to other TLDs like .com or .org, but they have the same name as a common file extension. A file extension is the part of a file name that indicates what kind of file it is, such as doc for a Word document or JPG for an image. Zip files are compressed files that can contain multiple files or folders inside them. Google Zip domains differ from other domains in two main ways. First, they can create confusion and security risks for users who may mistake them for zip files. For example, a malicious website could use a Google Zip domain like v1271.zip to trick users into thinking they are downloading a legitimate zip file, but instead deliver malware or phishing content. This is especially dangerous if the website uses Unicode characters that look like slashes, /, but are not treated as such by browsers, making the URL appear more authentic. Second, Google Zip domains can also be used for legitimate purposes by websites that offer services where speed and efficiency are important. For example, a website that provides fast file transfers or downloads could use a Google Zip domain to show that they are quick and reliable. A website that offers online compression or decompression tools could also use a Google Zip domain to highlight their functionality. Google Zip domains are not the only TLDs that share names with file extensions. There are also MOV domains for video files, PL domains for Perl scripts, SH domains for shell scripts, and many others. However, Google Zip domains are particularly problematic because zip files are widely used and often associated with malware or spam. Therefore, users should be careful when encountering Google Zip domains and always verify the source and content of any file they download from the internet. Google Zip domains are a new type of domain name that Google launched recently. They are meant to convey speed and efficiency, and they cost only $30 per year to register. However, they also pose a serious security risk for users and businesses alike. Phishing attacks are a common way of tricking users into giving up their personal or financial information, or infecting their devices with malware. Phishing attacks usually rely on creating fake websites that look like legitimate ones, but have a different domain name. For example, a phishing website might use paypa1.com instead of PayPal.com to deceive users. Google Zip domains make phishing attacks easier and more effective, because they use the zip extension, which is normally associated with compressed files. Users might think that they are downloading a legitimate file from a trusted source, but in reality they are visiting a malicious website that can steal their data or install malware on their device. For example, a phishing email might claim to offer a free ebook or a software update, and provide a link to download it from a zip domain. The link might look something like this: https://free-ebook zip/download. If the user clicks on the link, they will be taken to a fake website that mimics the appearance of a legitimate one, such as Amazon or Microsoft. The website might ask the user to enter their login credentials, credit card details, or other sensitive information, or prompt them to download and run an executable file that contains malware. Google Zip domains can also be used for malware distribution, because they can bypass some security filters and antivirus programs that block suspicious file extensions. For example, some email providers might block attachments with .exe or .bat extensions, but not .zip extensions. Similarly, some antivirus programs might scan files with .zip extensions less thoroughly than other types of files, because they assume that they are harmless compressed files. Therefore, Google Zip domains can be exploited by hackers and cybercriminals to launch phishing attacks and malware distribution campaigns that can compromise the security and privacy of users and businesses. Users should be wary of clicking on links or downloading files from zip domains, and always verify the authenticity and source of any email or website that asks for their personal or financial information, or requires them to run an executable file. How to protect yourself from malicious zip domains and avoid legal troubles. As you may have heard, Google has recently launched a new top-level domain, TLD, called zip, which is supposed to indicate that your website is fast, efficient, and ready to move. However, this new TLD also poses some serious risks for both web users and web owners, as it can be easily exploited by hackers and scammers. One of the main dangers of zip domains is that they can be used to trick people into downloading malicious files that look like legitimate zip archives. Zip archives are commonly used to compress and store multiple files in one package, and they can be opened by most operating systems and applications. However, if you download a file from a zip domain, you may end up with a malware-infected file that can harm your computer or steal your personal information. Another risk of zip domains is that they can be used to infringe on the intellectual property rights of others. Zip files are often used to share copyrighted content, such as music, movies, games, or software. If you own a zip domain that contains such content, you may face legal troubles from the original owners or their representatives. You may also be liable for any damages caused by the distribution of such content. So how can you protect yourself from malicious zip domains and avoid legal troubles? Here are some tips. Be careful when clicking on links or attachments that end with. Always check the source and the context of the link or attachment before downloading anything. If you are not sure about the legitimacy of the file, scan it with an antivirus program or a malware scanner before opening it. Avoid registering or using zip domains for your own website or business. Unless you have a valid reason to use this TLD, such as offering a service that requires speed and efficiency, you may be better off choosing a more established and trustworthy TLD, such as .com or. This way, you can avoid confusing your visitors and potential customers, as well as avoid any legal issues that may arise from using zip domains. Block zip domains from your email and web browser. If you want to prevent yourself or your employees from receiving or accessing any zip domains, you can use various tools and settings to block them from your email and web browser. For example, if you use Office 365 email, you can create a transport rule to reject any messages that contain zip domains. If you use Chrome browser, you can install an extension that blocks any websites that use zip domains. By following these tips, you can protect yourself from malicious zip domains and avoid legal troubles. Remember, not all zip files are safe, and not all zip domains are legitimate. Be smart and stay safe online.